no substitute for a quality management team that you work well with. And I'm sure everyone in private equity will tell you that the quality of the management team is probably the single biggest factor of success versus failure. So we are very, one of our roles pre-deal is, obviously there's a role to play on the commercial DD side, but my other big role on pre-DD is to look at the management team and take a view of, are we happy with that team? Does it need a few extra people in it? Do we need to bolster a little bit here and there in specific skill areas? Because there is always a huge amount of time spent at our investment committees discussing the management team, discussing particularly the CEO, what they call the jockey, who's going to be in this race, and saying, is this someone we can back? Is this someone we're comfortable with? Is this somebody that has a track record? Is this someone that we know can make money in a private equity situation? Because not everyone can do this. You can take very successful executives out of multinationals, and they may or may not be successful in a private equity situation. It's a very unique situation. So very careful about what we do, because you also find that what you don't want to do is get to year 3 or 4 and then start to question, do we have the right team or not? Because then you've got a bit of a disaster. You need to know up front, these are the guys we're backing or not. Management buy-ins are not uncommon in this market even. So if you saw an opportunity, a great asset, you would obviously want to partner and back the current management team, but if you felt that wasn't viable, you would look at bolstering it in some way, bringing in 1 or 2 executives, bringing in a strong board, a strong chairman, non-executive directors. There are a variety of ways of doing it, but it is a very big theme at the beginning of investment. And I think as we're going to, I presume, start talking about Africa, and I think as you go into Africa, outside of South Africa, it even becomes a bigger issue. And I oversee a few businesses in Nigeria, and that's a tough market to find the right skills in. And quite often you have to bring skills in from the outside potentially. But it is, the same rules apply. If you're not happy with the team and the team that you're backing, it's not going to be a successful investment.